pals, Siskateers here. I'm Tony.
And I'm Mary.
And I'm Jessie.
And welcome to our channel.
All right, so what are we doing today?
We are going to rank the pavilions in Epcot.
Yeah, our personal opinions.
Our personal opinions of like 10 all the way up to 11, all the way up to 1.
Yeah, so don't come at me in the comments because my favorite is not your favorite.
Everybody has their own opinion and
Right.
things they like and things they don't like. So, I mean, you know, it's fine.
You want me to get started?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 11 for me is China. And it's really based on the fact that I did not enjoy the food when we ate there. Like, I just did not enjoy it. And I think that while their attraction, the movie thing is cool, it's not like a big draw attraction.
Yeah.
But they do have Mulan, so yeah, So that's my 11.
My number 11 is Germany, just because for me there's nothing in Germany for me that like draws me there.
Yeah.
I can't drink, so.
So my number 11 is Japan.
Oh.
I don't know. I just don't find myself going there that often.
Yeah.
Now, I do like the restaurant that's there.
Mm-hmm.
We've eaten there before. But as far as just like spending a whole lot of time in the pavilion, I don't spend a whole lot of time in that pavilion.
And
I know a lot of people like that store.
I do.
I don't know. I don't find myself, enjoying that. So, yeah.
Well, my number 10 is the U.S., and it's basically because I live in the U.S. The only thing that really draws me into that pavilion is the show. I like the show. It's a good show, but I really don't want to eat barbecue while I'm at Disney. I want to try different things, and there's a lot of different things there for me, in Epcot to try. So, and I did not like their beer flight.
My number 10 is Morocco.
Oh gosh.
I really like walking around Morocco, and I like the structure of it, I guess, the way it's decorated. I really like that, but again, there's nothing really there. I don't really love the food.
Oh goodness.
All right, my number 10 is China.
Oh yeah.
Kind of the same reason. I have found that I actually don't really enjoy Chinese food that much. I like it every now and then, but it's not like one of my favorite cuisines, and I just don't find myself in China often.
Yeah.
Like the pavilion.
Oh, please don't go to China. My number 9 is Canada, and really like the same with Canada, like Tony said for China and Japan. I'm not drawn to Canada, so most of the time I just pass right by it. I look at the totem poles and then pass right by. That's really what it is. Now, if you walk back there, that's that really pretty waterfall back there. But I'm not drawn into that pavilion for anything really.
Number 9? My number 9 is China. There's nothing. I like Mulan, and I like the show and walking out through that, but other than that, there's not much.
Yeah, that's just kind of...
My number 9 is France. I know. I actually like it, and then this is like, you have to rank them.
Well, yeah, it's hard because
it's hard,
especially when you get down to like 5 through 1.
I've never eaten in France, like in their table service. So maybe if I ate there, I might like it.
Might be different, and
it might change my mind. I do like their quick service, their little pastry thing.
Yeah.
But I don't spend a whole lot of time. We just kind of walk through and then we're done.
Yeah.
So,
right. Number 8 is Italy. And like I was just saying before we started, really the only reason why it's that low is because I've never eaten at their table services. So I don't really know. They do have a couple of shops that I like to walk through, and their fountain is beautiful. So
it's a really pretty.
That's why it's a little bit higher than the others, but maybe if I eat there, it'll get a little higher. I don't know.
My number 8 is Canada. I think the pavilion itself is really pretty, and I like walking through everything, but there's not really anything drawing you to Canada.
My number 8 is also Canada. I like it, and I've never done that show
Yeah.
where you go in and you stand there and watch the thing. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a show?
Right. There
I've
is.
never done that. So maybe I should do that, and I might like it better.
Just see.
But we'll see.
So my number 7 is France. And while I do like France, and I loved the restaurant, and I like the quick service and the mime. I guess there's a mime that's out there that does it. There are things that I like better in the other pavilions, so it made it on number 7.
Yeah.
My number 7 is America. So I don't want to eat barbecue in Disney either.
Yeah.
But I really like the show. I'm a big American history nerd. That's like what I want to teach when I grow up.
Okay.
So I really enjoy walking around there and seeing all that, but there's not really anything there either.
Yeah.
So my number 7 is Italy. I actually really like this pavilion. I think it's very pretty with the fountain there and kind of the atmosphere.
Right.
The music that's playing outside. I have eaten at one of the table services. I don't remember the name of it. It was one time. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's more than one, right?
Yeah, there are a couple in
Okay.
Italy, I think.
And it was good, but it wasn't memorable. Like, I don't even remember what I ate. I'm sure it was like lasagna or, something like that, but I just don't remember. But I don't remember it being bad. So it's just kind of like the middle of the road for me.
Yeah, and that's where we are. We're in the middle.
Yeah, we're in the middle. So
So number 6 for me is Japan. I do like Japanese food. I really like that restaurant. I do enjoy the store. I think it's fun just to go in and look around. And then they also, at the back of the store, to the other side, they have that little museum with all the Japanese like toys and stuff, and I really enjoy that too. So I think this is a really fun pavilion. They have the drummers out front. It is number 6, and that's the middle, but that's just because the other ones have a little bit more for me.
yeah.
My number 6 is France. Again, there's not much in France that draws me either. I think it's really pretty. I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
And Belle. But
And Belle is there, yeah.
Okay, my number 6 is the U.S. pavilion. I like the show that you can go in and watch. I think it is a really good show. It has a really good history lesson.
Yeah.
And I also like the outside area where the stage where they'll bring in live music. I enjoy that. We love live music. We love concerts, that sort of thing. So sometimes they have some really good people and some really good music that you can just stand out there and listen or sit or whatever. The food, I'm not there for the food, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
just
just
the
not.
entertainment.
It's just the entertainment part of that pavilion is what I enjoy.
Yeah. Where are we? 5?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 5 is the UK. And what I really like about the UK is the number of character meet and greets. You've got Alice, you've got Mary Poppins, you've got Pooh and Friends. So that to me, because I love characters, really helps that pavilion. But plus their quick service is a good quick service, and it's fun. You can take your picture in the photo booth, and you can walk through the garden. So it's a good pavilion. For me, it's number 5, so right in the middle.
my number 5. Yeah, my number 5, sorry, is Japan. I feel like the culture in the Japan pavilion is really high, and like I love walking through the store and seeing all that. Japan's good.
So my number 5 is the UK.
Oh, same as me.
I do really enjoy this pavilion. Really for the same reasons. They always have a lot of different characters. They have that whole little section back there in the back with that little garden area that you can just kind of sit down and relax.
We've done that.
Yeah, it's just a nice little area. But then also I like the food and drinks in the UK pavilion.
Yeah.
That little pub type place that's right there is a really cool environment when you go in. So I really enjoy this UK pavilion.
Yeah. All right, so into the top 4, I guess these are like
Your favorite?
the favorites. I had a really tough time deciding who went where. 4 through 2. My number 1 is my number 1.
Yeah.
But I picked Morocco for number 4. I really enjoy the Moroccan food.
Yes.
The entertainment in the table service restaurant is awesome with the
Yeah.
belly dancers and the music. Aladdin and Jasmine are there. The mosaic fountain. And
It's
then
really
you can
great.
kind of go in. There's doors you can go inside and look around at stuff at more fountains. And the shops are cool. We ate at the quick service and it was great. There's a restaurant on the water. Like it has a lot to offer for me.
Yeah.
I feel like Morocco just has a lot to offer, and I really like it.
My number 4 is the UK. Mary Poppins is one of my favorite characters of all time, so I really like going and seeing her.
Yeah,
And then the food is good, all the other characters.
yeah, it's a good one.
So my number 4 was also Morocco.
What?
Yes.
I'm shocked.
You thought it'd be higher?
I thought it would be your number 1.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
For all the same reasons she said. The food, I love Moroccan food. I love it. It's so good. The drinks are good. The environment, the restaurant in the back is awesome. We've eaten there
super
several
fun,
times. Like she said, the entertainment in the restaurant with the belly dancer is great. And the shops are cool because it's like you're in a Moroccan village.
Yes.
You know, it's not just like you walk into a store, like, you know, it's like you're really walking through a marketplace.
Right.
And it's really neat. So I like that.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so number 3 for me is Norway. I love Akershus, whatever the name of that restaurant is.
something like
Akershus,
that.
whatever. It's a princess buffet dining, so it's a really great place to meet the princesses.
Yeah.
There's a really good attraction in this pavilion. Miss Maelstrom. There's a nice little bakery. You can meet Anna and Elsa if you're into that. So I'm just kidding. No, any characters are great, and the attraction is really good. That's why it's number 3 on my list. I
Yeah.
think it's a really great pavilion.
Yeah.
My number 3 is also Norway. I think it draws a lot of people there. It's
Yeah.
a very popular pavilion, and the attraction,
Yeah.
the whole, ever since they added the Frozen stuff, I think it just
Yeah, it just brings you in.
So my number 3 is Norway.
Oh, right across the board. So we must have the same top 3s.
Probably. Well, she
Not
doesn't.
me.
Not
But,
her, because
yeah.
she put my number 1
Yeah.
somewhere else.
I love Norway.
Yeah,
I
it's great.
love the food. The quick service place right there. It's like a
Little
deli.
bakery,
It's like
yes.
a bakery deli. They've got like sandwiches and bakery items.
Yeah, it's really
Oh
good.
my gosh. Every time I've eaten there, it's been so good. And the servings are huge. The drinks are good. The atmosphere of Norway just feels authentic
Yeah, it
and
does.
real. And of course, the attraction, the Frozen ride, is a really good ride.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a good track system.
it is. It's very enjoyable.
Aside
I like
from it being
it.
frozen.
The little shops are fun to walk through. I actually like.
There's that big
those.
troll in the
That big
shop. I
troll
forget
you
about
can take
him.
your picture with.
Yeah.
It's just for me. I like it. I just feel like it's just a kind of a homey feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
that
a
makes
good one.
sense,
I like
but
it.
I like it. Yep.
So number 2 is Mexico. I did not always like the Mexican pavilion, but it is absolutely one of the best pavilions. First and foremost, it is inside all of it. So it is nice and
Dark.
air conditioned. It's dark. It's like walking, because I've been to Mexico, so it is literally like walking around,
Yeah.
Seeing shops, in the streets. It's got an attraction, which I think if we made it Coco would be amazing.
Yes.
The background in the pavilion is beautiful. The food
it's
is
great.
amazing. The drinks are good. Donald Duck in a sombrero
Yes.
is outside. I mean, like,
Yes.
it's just a really good,
good.
pavilion. It's a really great pavilion.
Yeah.
So,
My number 2 is Italy. I just think the pavilion is beautiful.
Yes.
And I eaten at one of the table service and I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah.
I eat there over and over again.
yeah, well, there you go.
My number 2 is Mexico.
Yes, we have the same top 3.
It's just a good pavilion. I mean, like she said, I don't really know what else to add. I
That's
just
good.
love it. The atmosphere feels authentic and real, and the margaritas are good, and the food is good, and I really like the inside where it's like a marketplace where it's set up, where you're, like you said, you're walking around the streets of Mexico. It's just an enjoyable pavilion for me.
Yeah, I like it. So my number 1 is Germany, and I love German culture. So I studied German in high school, and it just, I don't know, I just love the German culture. I love bratwursts with sauerkraut. So their food is fantastic. Their table service restaurant is really cool because it's a buffet, but it's also like a family style, and you sit with other people. You get to talk to different people. They have a band on the stage while you're eating.
That's fun.
I just really, really like it. The shops are really cool. It's just my favorite. Like, the German culture is just really, really interesting to me.
Mine, number 1's Mexico. Kind of for the same reason the culture interests me. I've studied Spanish all of high school and middle school, so I have spent a lot of time learning about that culture. And the ride is like my favorite ever. I don't know what it is.
It's good.
It's such
The
a
Three
silly,
Caballeros?
yeah, it's such a silly ride, and it's short, but I love it.
That's good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Mexico.
So my number 1 is Germany. I love German food.
Yes.
I love the atmosphere of the table service restaurant. Like you said, it's just, you just feel like you're in a little German town, and you know, the drinks are good and the food is good, and it's just I just really enjoy that pavilion. I could just sit in Germany and take it all in, and just, you know,
Well,
I mean,
in my top 5, I really, and I guess maybe my bottom ones are my bottom ones because I don't spend time there. So maybe I need to spend some more time there or eat at those restaurants. And, you know, and I'm just drawn to my top ones.
Me too.
And so I do more in those.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments, what are your favorite pavilions? You know, where do you like to spend your time? What do you like to do? And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video if you want to see more content like this.
Yeah. So until next time, TTFN.
Ta-ta for now.